Hey, Olivia, thanks for chatting with us. Congratulations on your debut album. How exciting.
Yeah, hey guys, thank you so much for having me. I'm so stoked about my album and I'm so happy that you guys are here.
Your first single, Driver's License, just took the world by storm. It was such a huge hit. What was going through your mind while all of it was happening?
It was just super, super surreal, and I really still can't wrap my head around everything that sort of happened. Because the song came out and I was in quarantine and it was just like in my house. It was so strange to sort of see all these numbers on my phone and all these records being broken, but I've never actually played like a real show and like seen anyone sing the song. So yeah, anyway, but it was so cool. I resonate with the song a lot, and so it was really cool to see other people resonate with it, no matter their age or gender or whatever. It was really cool.
What was the moment where you realized, like, oh my gosh, this is huge?
It was on Saturday Night Live, which is like this sketch comedy show in America that I'm like so obsessed with, and they did like a skit about how driver's license like was sad enough it even like affected like grown men, which I thought was super cool. And yeah, that's sort of when I knew. I was like, oh wow, this is like really sort of like impacting culture, I guess. That was like the coolest moment for me, and I think that's sort of when I knew that like, oh my gosh, this is like a bigger thing than I initially expected.
So good. I'm loving the new record, by the way, and I'm particularly liking that the whole grunge sound that you've got, and you can hear it straight away with the first track. So what are you listening to at the moment?
Right now I'm oddly like listening to a lot of rap for some reason. I think I finished my record and I was like, I can't listen to singer-songwriter music anymore, so I'm like listening to a lot of rap music now.
Who are you listening to at the moment as far as rappers go?
Yeah, I'm listening to a bunch of Cardi B. I love like female rappers. Like I love Cardi B, Nicki, and Megan Thee Stallion, and Flo Milli, and people like that. So yeah, that's what I've been listening to now.
We're curious to find out what real life events inspired the songs on Sour.
I wrote Sour mostly when I was 17. So Sour is sort of just a slice of my 17-year-old life, and just about all of like, the sadness and anger and jealousy and insecurity that I felt in that period of my life. I think like 16, 17 are very much like transitive periods in like teenagehood. So it's just sort of about all those feelings.
Olivia, I feel like you're so chill and down to earth and 100% true to yourself. So who inspires you to be your truest, most authentic self?
Just on a more personal level, I think like my close friends and my family are really supportive of me, whilst also like applying no pressure to me and being like, you have to be this way. And I think that really gives me the confidence and the bravery to sort of be my most authentic self in all my music, because I know that I'll be accepted by the people that I'm closest to. So that gives me a lot of confidence.
So we want to know why you called your album Sour.
I was super inspired by late 90s, early 2000s grungy, angsty music. And I felt like sour is another word for like angsty too, which I like. But I was also like, I was trying to write a song actually called Sour, because I was obsessed with this concept of like relationships going sour, and also like your relationship with yourself going sour. And I felt like that was like a really great way to sort of describe this period of life that I was in when I wrote the album. So that's why I named it Sour, and it also has my initials on it, which is a fun bonus.
What do you remember about the day that you got your driver's license? Was it hard? Was it easy?
Oh my gosh. I was so nervous to get my driver's license. I was the most prepared driving test candidate you have ever seen in your life. I read the entire like DMV handbook and like practice. I like went around like the DMV, like drove every like route around the DMV so many times because I was so determined on passing. But I actually only got one thing wrong on my driver's test, which I'm very proud of. I think you can get 7 things wrong, and I got 1. So I like brag about that all the time. But actually, when we pulled into the DMV, the test guy, he like didn't say anything. He was just like writing on his page, and I was like all timid. I was like, "Did I pass?" I was like so scared. And he's like, he didn't even tell me. He like gave me the paper and he's like, "Go to the front desk." I was like, "Okay." And I passed, and I went to the front desk, and I was so excited.
Music is constantly evolving, right? And now we've got TikTok, which is another platform to promote songs to fans. What's your thoughts on TikTok?
I think TikTok is an incredible forum for music to be shared. And especially with driver's license, there were so many people who rewrote driver's license from like different perspectives. So that was so fun. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's so cool that people from all over the world can sort of share their creativity like that. It's really inspiring as a songwriter.
What is your favorite song from your new album, Sour?
Right now, I think there's this song called Traitor. I really like the song. It's super emotional. It's kind of in the driver's license vein, I would say, but it changes all the time. Usually my favorite song is the one that I like most recently wrote, because that's like the like headspace that I'm in. So yeah, that one's my favorite right now.
Awesome. We'll have that to look forward to then. Thank you so much for having the chat, Olivia.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited for Sour to come out, and I'm so excited to visit Southeast Asia one of these days.